Okay, so far we've done John route. We stopped him from playing his burp. I don't know what's gonna made, so you can see here all the characters are supposed to have the root form. Just a heads up, I didn't read swap, so I don't know this little thingy here might be as the characters. So if I fail to recognize them, I will just look on the wiki or anything. I'll try my best to voice them. And we have everyone to John to something. Oh, okay, oh, okay. Well, let's go then. Let's go for Rosewood. So we're gonna do this. Start and let's go for Rose. I didn't finish this one. On the advice of your new friend John, you go to visit one of his close comrades. Close only figuratively speaking, since it seems like she's live all the way on the other side of the country. I'm just gonna save. Poof. Let's go. That's no problem for you though, since your new powers let you hop anywhere, anytime, even to places that don't exist. While you think your powers let you do that, you just have this distinct metatextual feeling that you could pretty much go anywhere at this point. You know that doesn't make any sense. There's nothing that doesn't make sense about friendship though, and that's exactly what you're about to do. Friendship, that is. You're about to do some friendship and make you a new friend. Her name is, you check your notes, Rose. That is a house, apparently. Looks like of weird and modern, and is situated in the middle of the woods for no good reason you can think of. Also, it's pouring rain, which is not what you would describe as ideal friend-making conditions. Still, nothing stops the mailman, not from delivering mail nor making friends. Rather famously, rain and other similar weather patterns provide no detriment to the performance of his duty, and there is no duty more important than friendship. Suddenly, a woodland girl approaches. Who goes there? Oh, it's your new friend, Rose, obviously. There's literally no one else this could be. You introduce yourself. You are the cool main man who John told her to expect a visit from soon. You would doff your mail hat to signal a friendly greeting, except recently you accidentally dropped it into the sewer, along with all your other mail-specific clauses as well as all the mail you are supposed to deliver, as you explained to her gratuitously in an unconvincing manner. It's not a great start to admit, but you've done much worse. You are not a mailman. Yes. You are busted almost immediately. You briefly consider whether you should double down on the lie and try to say something mermaid-like, or whether the right call is to come clean since she's clearly too smart for the amateur bullshit. But it's taking a few seconds too long for you to decide which you're guilty as hell. That is, the jig is up, you throw his defeat. You ask her if she would consider please not telling John. Your heart couldn't take it if you found out your entire friendship was based on a lie. You want me to keep a secret from one of our best friends? To protect the feelings of a random buffoon we never ever met and arbitrarily showed up to my house in a remote wilderness like a creep? Okay, time to save. Time to save. Um, no. Nah. You guess today is the day you get on by teens. She's totally right. What are you doing just wandering up to our house without even calling first? It was totally disrespectful of our time. No need to self-flagellate. Just a simple suggestion to more critically examine your motivations and actions in the future. No, she's right, you're going. You zap away, aiming for a spot a half mile away into the woods, where you can become properly soaked and miserable. But instead in your trees, you find yourself standing in front of a bank of computers. Shit, you misfired. Wait, remember seeing a big structure off in the distance when you were in front of Rose's house? You figured it was just sort of office building, but this looks like a factory or a secret research lab. I'm just gonna sit. The computers show coordinates on the screen that don't mean anything to you. A countdown clock is frozen at 4:13. Of course. All of this as the trappings of a tableau someone set up for you to see. Turning away from the screens, you wander down a long line of gleaming science fiction equipments. It reminds you of pictures of old computers from the 1950s, the one that took up entire rooms. You bet you could go back and visit some of those if you zapped hard enough. You wander through a worn maze of halls and wide, echoing rooms that aren't pictured because of art's budget is only so big. What the fuck? But take it as a certainty that they are all very mysterious. Eventually, you cycle back to the stretch back of screens. Nervously, you hit a few keys, tap a few fingers against the windows. Nothing, it's all locked down. You think that if you could only get those screens to unlock, you could unravel those secrets to life, the universe, and everything. Or maybe it's your memories you are trying to unlock. Maybe then you understand the seething waters of the endless ocean of time spent turning in the meow. Meow? Meow. You turn around, expecting a cat, and you do get a cat. A very adorable black kitten, tiny and soft, with far more eyes than the cat should have. Oh. But the cat is the only one here. Oh, Hoxie! The woman in a sleek white lab coat and sensible heels holds the cat, pinning you to the spot with her gaze, or at least you assume she is. Her hair is in her eyes and the light is behind her, so all you can see of her face are her painted lips. Also in them, you absolutely didn't mean to trespass in her secret science lab, and you actually aren't even lying, you already just fuck up the time. The lady pulls the bag down slowly, while it falls on his back and bats a paw playfully in the air. Oh, cats are great. Even mutant cats. Maybe especially mutant cats? This little guy should have a name. You think you'll name them Cryptic Mac Whiskers? Yeah, Cryptic Mac Whiskers is a great name. In fact, I can't imagine anyone ever naming this cat anything else. You hold on a hand to Cryptic Mac Whiskers and wiggle your fingers. It rolls it onto back into its feet, and saunters over to you. It is as soft and fluffy as it looks, and its four eyes blink up at you with utter trust. At least this kitty will be your friend. The ominous clack of heels of cement reminds you that you and Cryptic Max Wickers are not alone. When you were busy with the kitty cat, the very intimidating and well-coiffed lady has walked over to the bank of queens. She presses a button, and it must have some of fingerprint recognition or vertical scanning, or maybe she's just better at it than you are, because it works for her. On the floor a few feet from you is a round grey protrusion, a platform on the floor. You saw it earlier, but you had no idea what it was for, so just ignore it. I don't understand don't can't hurt you, right? You think that's probably right. The intimidating lady presses a button on the screen, most standing up at the corners. A flash and a pop, like the pressure in the room changes. You feel it in the red rooms. A pumpkin appears on the round grey platform. Fuck. You aren't really sure what she's trying to say here. Making a pumpkin appear out of thin air is impressive, but probably would have been more so if you hadn't been popping out in and out of existence all day. It's gonna take more than a pumpkin to impress you. Pumpkin. What pumpkin? The lady shakes her head and hits another button. The pumpkin vanishes and in its place is a tiger. Yes, you heard that right. A wall-ass tiger. Orange and black, big teeth and big paws. For a second, the two of you just look at each other. Honestly, the tiger may be more shocked than you are. Kinda sucks to think about. 1 second you're just chilling on the savannah, mauling antelopes and drinking at the watering hole, and the next you're in the circuit lab in upstate New York, staring down a very unappetizing-looking protagonist. Apparently you are appetizing enough for it to want to get a taste, though, because it looks from you to critique my flickers and back again, then it charges. You try to book it out of here. The lady in the lab coat looms up in front of you. She's saying something, you're trying to hear her. The tiger is right behind you. The lady or the tiger? At the last minute you remember you have magic powers, and you choose the third option, teleporting the fuck out of here. Oh, not again. You just zapped into yet another unknown building. And far from the view out of the window, you think you may be in Rose's house. And so the fact that Rose turns the corner in the hallway and stops short, still in her rain gear. Her eyes are very wide. You wave awkwardly. That snaps her out of it. She stands up straight, sliding easily from shock to superiority. So you thought you would just let yourself in? After wasting my time mumbling about the mail, a gaudy display of manipulative self-recrimination, and then popping out of existence to leave me asking myself if I finally lost my mind? You hadn't meant to do any of that, especially not that last part. She's not losing her mind, unless both of you are losing your minds together. Rose looks you over. Finally, she seems to decide that you are for real. Your predilections toward mammal mimicry weren't all that John told me about. Oh? He also said you had certain powers. Powers of teleportation and time travel. I told him that he must be mistaken, since it's a well-known and respected fact that magic, although a popular and highly engaging subject of fiction, is fake as hell. Oh, you zappy powers? No, those are totally real and not fake. Real in a different way that you being a mammal is real, since it's actually made up. She still got to humble her open. Hey, doesn't she know she has bad luck? Luck is also fake as hell. You said you can do magic. Prove it. But she just saw you vanish out in the front yard. Like I said, I could be losing my mind. She could be losing it now, at the very minute, but you see no point in arguing. You hold out her hand, and after a moment of hesitation, Rose pulls her fingers into yours. Her nails are long and sharp and painted a glossy black. She closes her eyes and her umbrella drops. Should I picture my room or something similar? I'm not quite sure how this is supposed to work. She still thinks you're freaking with her. You tell her that you can guess she can do that if she wants. Zap! When you open your eyes, you find yourself in the large, messy bedroom. Oh! She drops her umbrella. You really did that. Her boots strike muddy prints into the thick white carpet. Surprise! You really are magic. Rose puts a small hand against her perfectly painted black lips. She seems momentarily lost for words, and you get the feeling that it's not a thing that happens very often. Her eyes are wide and deeply purple. They're sparkling, you might even say. Hold on, I'll be right back. Stay here. Don't go out into the hall. It's not safe. You tell Rose to take her time. You're happy to just stand here, dripping onto a nice clean floor. She leaves the room and you take the opportunity to examine your surroundings a little more closely. The bed isn't made, books are strewn over the floor carelessly, and a collection of half-drunk cups of coffee crowds the desk. Half-finished knitting projects lie in soft piles all over the room. In fact, there's a lot of evidence that this room is often occupied by someone with a lot of interest whilst football sitting down and putting your attention to one thing at a time. Man, you were late. Not with interest, but with friends. You can't imagine settling down